Oh, that's been edged. You would call it half deliberate. He was trying to just move away and poke at that. He's earned himself a boundary. So T20, you'll get those opportunities coming by. Again, this time beats the fielder at slip position. That'll be another boundary. If you followed Bennett earlier on in the innings, he just has this habit of just hanging the bat out. Oh, well. I think he hasn't watched our pitch report where you said give yourself some time and then go after it. He is at it.
And why not?
Oh, he's picked that up. Fielder there. And he plays it straight down to the lap. One man on the onside and Marumani has found him.
Asia against. That was flat. That was hard. He attacked it.
Whoa, what a connection. The sound of ball and bat. He plays that way and he's got hold of it properly.
And be in your face. How good. Very good from Bennett. Use the pace. Short third man in the circle. They're flying at the moment.
Again, you see he was playing. Oh, it's gone through another pressure. He took his eyes off the ball for a moment, knowing that they are going for a single. And it has worked. Worked very well. 40 for 1. Oh, nice work. Nice wrist there. Beautifully done by Brian Bennett. Zimbabwe is looking dangerous here in the power play. Pulls it away. Doesn't get a hold of it, but enough to clear the infield and will race away to the boundary. Back-to-back fours. His pressure is on the bowlers at the moment.
It's his favourite shot, Sean Williams, and it brings him a boundary. Still in the power play, of course, so only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. Finger goes up, LBW. Theekshana, he was wicketless in the one-day internationals, but he's struck now, and Williams has to go.
I think that's a good decision in the end from Foster Mtizwa.
Goodness me, that's been hit so hard by Sikandar Raza. Raza hit that boundary previously. But then, if you're going to bowl a full toss outside leg stump, all that is fairly immaterial.
Helps you move into the positive direction. Oh, that's a nice shot. That is a shot of authority. Very straight, and he's thumped it down the ground.
Moves to 42 from 27.
But that worked for him. And this is just one of them. There you go. They all count.
Yeah, this is the only version of cricket that really rewards you for flashing hard.
There you go. Second 50 in 3 innings for Brian Bennett. Overall, 5th 50 in T20 internationals. What a knock he's played. 50 of 33, which includes 8 boundaries.
He's been had some good fortune early on.
Little short chance here and gone. For a moment, Sikandar Raza thought he's got good hold of it, but that's the longest boundary there on the ground.
And, it's a bit of turn away here. It means it's not in the middle of the bat. And Sikandar Raza picks out the
pass that fielder at backward point. It'll be a boundary here. You just call it nice placement, or you call it sheer bad luck for the bowler. Just gone over extra cover. It was nothing on it in terms of length. It was ready to be hit, and already Bennett had decided to come down the wicket and meet it early.
Third man. Again. Looked to hit it hard, but he sliced it. Good shot, slow ball. Mid-off in the circle, and he hits the top of mid-off. Down the ground. Gets a hand to it, puts it down. Dasun Shanaka. That's 4. Batters not sure, hence they keep running, but that's 4. It's bowled by Sri Lanka. Bowled. Ryan Ball never looked like breaking free.
Full and straight, and Ryan Bell just looked a little bit flustered here of those balls.
Gone. He moved too early. Chamira reacted to that. And that's a massive blow off the last ball of Chamira's spell. Brian Bennett.
Till the end. He made sure he got himself way outside the off stump, as you say.
Musakiwa's on strike. That's 4. That's been the favoured area. Zimbabwe have scored a lot of runs in third man. He's picked that up. That's in the gap. Couple of bounces and 4. Kusal Mendes takes the catch. So Tushara gets a wicket.
Succeeds in just getting a leading edge. I think it might have actually hit him on the arm.
Brad Evans starts off with a dot. And they go for the run. The 7th wicket falls. Munyanga runs himself out without facing a delivery.
Good accuracy from Kusal Mendes.
They'll come back for 2. Brad Evans. He puts Shanaka under pressure. Zimbabwe, they end their 20 overs on 175 for 7. And I think they'll be very pleased with their effort and the score they have.
Upbeat about Brian Bennett and him getting in the runs again. 81 and 57 he contributed. And he was the standout contributor.
Tikshana also not as miserly as he usually is. Chamira was brilliant, so was Hemanta. 3 wickets for 30 to Chamira.
Straight away, Ingarava goes past the outside edge. That'll be 4. A little bit of width there. And Kusal Mendes taking advantage. And Nisanka threads the eye of the needle. Gets it between all 3 of them. Edged off the shoulder of the bat, over the wicketkeeper and down to the boundary for 4. And that's 4 more. Well, the orthodox third was taken out. And that's... well, he might have miscued the previous one. He didn't miscue that one. That's gone all the way for 6. One of the longest parts of the ground. Beautiful pickup that.
What it's done is because Richard Ngarava is so tall, hits the wicket so hard, you can't go down the ground. And Patum Nisanka uses that to his advantage, going towards countries.
It's gone to the boundary. A little bit of width. But for the first time, the Sri Lanka batters taking advantage of that. Well, that's a top edge, but it's gone all the way for 6. Straighter boundaries are short here at the Harare Sports Club.
It managed to get here. This is the delivery. It's sharp and it's short. And
heaved away, 1 bounce down to long leg. That's 4 more.
Also helped. Picked up nicely. The kind of form he's in, both Mendes and Nisanka, you've got to be very careful where you're bowling at. Found the gap. That'll be 4. You take your chances. You got 2 men up in the circle behind the square on the offside. Run. He's picked that up. Chance here or not? No, just drop shot, but I'll give you full marks for the effort, Sean Williams. End of the over. 86 for no loss.
We played on the same pitch. Kusal Mendes was caught just there playing a similar shot. But this time a little bit more for Sean. Another couple perfectly weighted. There you go. The point about not needing the boundaries. 50 for Pathum Nissanka. It's his 15th in T20 internationals. But for the year of 2025, Nissanka's first. Striking at 178, 4 fours, 2 sixes. Continues his consistency.
Short ball, it's gone up in the air. Zimbabwe should have their first wicket. And they do. It's the short ball from Maposa that hasn't worked for him this afternoon. This time it has.
He's bowled this hard into the deck. Got onto Nissanka a little quicker than he expected. And really...
That's gone straight up in the air. Now there's 3 fielders converging, 1 now, and that is an outstanding grab from Brian Bennett. Unbelievable catch.
Another one for the Zimbabweans. This time it's Richie Ngarava. Gets a leading edge and has to come a long way. 35-40 meters and wonderful.
Fielder back, he's taken the catch. He's come running in from third. Maposa holds on. And is Zimbabwe putting a spanner in the Sri Lankan works here?
And Kusal Mendes just looking to ramp it. A little finer than that, I think. And it is Tinotenda Maposa takes the catch.
To the over. Is that an outside edge? Yes, it is. And it's a good catch from Marumani as well. So, the captain, Sikandar Raza.
But Tadiwa Nashe Marumani's taking a good catch here. Looks like it is going to be 4 and 6. That's in the air. It's a long way from Brian Bennett. Not able to. That's not Brian Bennett. That's Brad Evans. He'd covered a lot of ground to get there. He got it in the hands. It's when he hit the deck. But if this had been held onto, I definitely think there was reasons to start panicking. This was sensational work to cover ground that quickly.
Pulled out to deep mid-wicket. It's gone all the way for 6. It's been a miserable day for Muzarabani with the ball, and it continues. Great shot, though, by Kamindu Mendes.
In the pitch. And didn't Kamindu Mendes need that because the required to hit.
Up in the air, Raza's there and takes the catch. Wanadu departs.
Down the ground. It was the slower one bowled into the pitch. Slower one.
There is that short ball, and it's gone for 6. Helped on its way. The line wasn't quite right. Oh.
Well, looked like he was expecting it. He tries to go legs outside.
Pulled out towards deep mid-wicket. Oh, it's caught! Unbelievable! It was dropped, and then Manyonga caught the rebound.
The umpires are telling Dasun Shanaka, hit with the wind. He didn't get all of it, but the wind took it all the way to the boundary line. Perfectly done, perfectly done. Oh, yes. And he's got the knee of his teammate. 34 required of 18 here in Arari. Dasun Shanaka. That's a massive blow. Down to 8 runs and over. Free hit coming up for Kamindu Mendes, and there you go. Another look at the catch.
Incredible improvisation from Kamindu Mendes. That really was a remarkable shot. And that's going to be 4 more. In fact, it's gone for 6. And is that going to be a no ball as well? Yes, it is. for height. Well, that's a disaster from a Zimbabwe perspective, and how this match is turning on its head. Sri Lanka are favourites.
Oh, everything's gone wrong.
Shed for LBW. But of course, that was still the free hit. It's going to be 4 more. This match could well be decided on this over. 6 more. 26 off the over, and Sri Lanka will feel.
His timing's been brilliant. Just a flick of the wrist and away she flies. Coming to Mendes onto 40 of 15 deliveries. He's hit 4.
There's the win. Lovely shot by Hemantha through extra cover. And Sri Lanka, from being in a position where they were really struggling, have now got home and won this first 2020 international of the 3-match series with 5 balls to spare. Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka, what a tremendous effort in the end from Mendes. 4 sixes in those 41 runs, and Maposa's analysis is the one that stands out there. 26 runs he conceded in the 18th over of the match. Sri Lanka just about getting over the line. Looked touch and go at one stage, but it was Kamindu Mendes who got the side home.